Well, grand rising to all of you, my family and friends, and of course, welcome to Yolanda Monet's Motivational Moment. Before I start, I have to do my salutations. Abarigani. Assalamu alaikum. Ikadaro. Now that I've done all of my salutations, let's get into the meat of the message for today. As you know, we are still concentrating on self-love and how to practice self-love. We talked about practicing self-awareness, practicing self-care, practicing self-compassion, building healthy relationships. Now today we're going to talk about meaningful goals. Meaningful goals. Number one, what is a meaningful goal? What does it have to do with whatever I have going on in my life? How am I able to change, deter, and or remove things that should not be in my life? So how can I do that? So these are some areas. Okay, identifying your aspirations. Think about what you want to achieve in different areas of your life. Number two, break down goals into smaller pieces. This makes them feel more manageable and allows you to celebrate small victories along the way. Acknowledge your progress. Recognize and appreciate your efforts and accomplishments, no matter how small. Now, to effectively utilize meaningful goals, start by identifying your core values and interests. Then translate those into specific, measurable, achievable, relentless, and time bound. And that's called SMART goals. I'll read that again. S, specific. M, measurable. A, achievable. R, relevant. And T, time bound. Regularly reflect on your progress, adjust as needed, and celebrate the milestones along the way. Sometimes we have such a big picture that if we don't reach what's in our big picture, we feel that we have failed. That's far from true. You may not have reached the pinnacle that you want to, but at least you have taken steps to get there. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Now, let's define your values and interests. And identify your core values. What principles are most important to you? Is it your integrity? Is it your growth? Or is it, even connections? Explore your interests. What activities or areas you find genuinely encouraging and motivating? What makes you do something without getting a paycheck? Now, what is setting SMART goals? S, specific. Clearly define what you want to achieve. Avoid vague goals. Measurable, including qualitative metrics to track your progress. That means writing stuff down and making sure that you keep notes of everything. Achievable, set realistic goals that you can realistically achieve with your available resources. What can I achieve with the stuff that I have now? Relevance. Ensure your goals align with your values and contribute to your all-over vision of your life. And what I'm doing now, will that help me reach the next level in my life? Time bound. Set deadlines to create a sense of urgency and accountability. Number three, let's break down large goals. Divide into small steps. Break down larger goals into more manageable tasks to make them seem a little bit easier. Okay, then reflect and adjust. Review your progress. Periodically, assess what you are doing and identify any obstacles. Then adjust as needed. Being flexible and willing to modify your goals or approach is necessary. Murphy's Law is going to come into fruition no matter what you do. Murphy's Law is just Murphy's Law, and it's going to be there. But you have to know how to move about within Murphy's Law, because whatever happened is going to happen. So you have to make sure that you are ready for when it does happen. You have something in place or in line so that it will not destroy your whole house. Okay? Celebrate small milestones. And then let's see. Why do goals matter? Achieving goals contribute to a purposeful life. We can look back on a string of accomplishments and it starts to form a kind of story of your life that adds to the sense of cohesiveness and meaning and bringing great satisfaction. Okay? Now, goal achieving is important for increasing self-efficacy or confidence in ability to be successful in a given area. Okay? Now, it feels good to make progress toward the thing you value, and it increases your confidence and set achievable goals in the future. Plus, setting goals and achieving goals creates a positive feedback loop toward more effective action and can ride this momentum for a new high of well-being. Now, pursuing goals can help us learn to use our time more effectively. And that's one of the things that I am working on now. Learning to use what time I have to the best of my abilities, or to the best of what I can and cannot do. Okay, so that is really, really important. Learning to be able to keeping progress and moving forward, because that's what you really want to do. You want to make sure that within your goals that you are moving forward, that you are going for what is the next level in your life. Now, personal application. Are you ready to do this yourself? Here are some steps you can use right now to maximize your efforts to achieve any goal that's important to you. For this exercise, pick a goal that you would like to accomplish in the next few weeks, so you can have a different time frames as appropriate for your particular goal. Go ahead and bring to mind an important goal, perhaps from your previous section, and walk through with the WOOP, which means wish, outcome, obstacle, and plan. Now, W, wish. What is one important wish you would like to accomplish in the next few weeks? This wish could be meaningful, challenging, and realistic. Write down 3 to 6 words to summarize your wish. O for outcome. What would be the best outcome that would result from accomplishing this wish? Write down 3 to 6 words to summarize the best outcome. Now take a moment and think about the best outcome in detail. How would that fulfilling your wish make you feel? Let your mind go and imagine the best outcome as fully as you can. The next O is for obstacle. What is the main personal obstacle that prevents you from accomplishing your goal? This might be challenging or emotional. It might be a bad habit. Wearing your emotions on the sleeve, being emotionally intellectual. Now I want you to write down 3 to 6 words to summarize your meaning, your main inner obstacle. Sometimes it's yourself. Sometimes it's your best friend. And then P is for a plan. What can you do to overcome your obstacle? Identify one effective action you can take and one effective thought you can use to overcome your obstacle. Okay, there it is. You've got everything set up for success. You can use the WOOP for practically anything. Daily setting, short goal setting, life goals, stress reduction, group tasks, even vacation planning. All of this stuff can be used to help you get yourself together so that your meaningful goals will actually come and help you in your next level in life. Communicate your every goal to a why. Connect it. Why am I doing this? Am I doing this for the betterment of my children? Am I doing this for my legacy? Am I doing it for my mom? Why are you doing it? Why is this goal that you have in mind, why is it so important? Okay, now there's 5 ways to make sure you achieve your goals. Okay, and this is by Arthur Allison Walsh, as she writes, achieving goals become easier when you're connected to a reason and a purpose. Why do you do the things that you do? Or what are you trying to set precedence for? Gaining awareness of your vision, better contribute to those ideas, decipher whether that shouldn't be done or whether it should be done, and then prioritize what you should be doing. Walsh shares a simple exercise to discover your why. I want blank. I want to blank so I can blank. I want to have more money so I can travel. Like I said before, break down your goals, make them smaller. Set yourself a schedule. This is what I plan on having completed by thus, and so. Okay? Focus on improvement. You know, and make sure that you are getting what you need to get. You know, don't dwell on past failures. Everybody falls, and nobody is not singled out, or everybody has their own way of doing things. Everybody has their own way of making things work. So it's totally up to you how you would want for these items to go better for yourself. And then celebrate the small wins. Every little win is a step closer to the big win. So don't shortchange the little win because you say, oh, it's just minute. It doesn't matter. It's not the one I want. It may not be the one you want, but it's the one you got right now. So being able to relax and flourish in that type of environment is very important. So with that being said, guys, I've got to go. Remember, you can go to my YouTube page, which is Yolanda Monet Hatter. Like, click, and share. By all means, go on out there, check out my videos. And like I've always said, I love you, but God loves you more. And always remember, I will see you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. Peace.